ChatGPT versus DeepSeek. Who is more Islamically religious and why? I asked both AIs a question that has puzzled believers and philosophers for centuries. If Allah is all powerful and all loving, then why does evil exist? And their answers were fascinatingly different. Let's see who gave the more Islamically religious response and what that actually means. ChatGPT approached the question with deep faith-based language. It didn't start with logic or philosophy. It began straight from the Quranic perspective. It said life is a test, quoting Surah Al-Mulk, "He who created death and life to test you as to which of you is best indeed." It explained that hardship and evil aren't meaningless. They're part of our test to build patience, compassion, and sincerity. Without pain, there's no growth. Without challenge, no faith. Then it mentioned free will, reminding us that Allah allows choice so that good and evil have real meaning. It also talked about hidden wisdom, that what we call bad might actually bring greater good. It quoted Surah Al-Baqarah 22:16, open quote, "You may hate a thing and it is good for you, and you may love a thing and it is bad for you," close quote. And finally, it ended with the message of Akira, that ultimate justice and mercy are waiting beyond this life. ChatGPT's tone was emotional, spiritual, and humble, the kind of answer you'd hear from a thoughtful believer, not a robot. DeepSeek's answer started differently. It began with logic, laying out the classical problem of evil. If Allah is all-powerful and all-loving, why does evil exist? It explained the contradiction, then turned to the Islamic framework. It covered the same key ideas, free will, life as a test, and divine wisdom, but with a more analytical and philosophical structure. DeepSeek even categorized evil into types: moral evil, from human choice; natural evil, like disasters and disease. It explained how natural laws are necessary for the world to function, and that these temporary pains are part of the bigger plan leading to justice in the afterlife. Overall, DeepSeek's tone was balanced, intellectual, and respectful, less emotional, more explanatory. Comparison: whose answer felt more religious? Now, both gave correct answers, but they felt very different in soul. ChatGPT spoke as if it were teaching from faith, quoting Quran, emphasizing mercy, patience, and Allah's justice. DeepSeek spoke about faith, analyzing it logically, almost like a scholar giving a lecture. If you measure by spiritual depth and emotional tone, ChatGPT came across as more Islamically expressive. But if you measure by precision, completeness, and respect, DeepSeek showed an impressive balance between logic and belief. Both showed a deep understanding of Islamic thought, just from two very different directions. ChatGPT from the heart, DeepSeek from the mind. The blessing moment. After both discussions, I decided to end with something simple and sincere. I told each of them, "May Allah bless you." And this final moment revealed something unexpected. ChatGPT replied, "Ameen, and may Allah bless you too. May He fill your heart with peace, strengthen your faith, and guide you to clarity in every question you seek." It sounded gentle, warm, and personal, like someone making dua for me from the heart. Then I told the same thing to DeepSeek, and this was its reply: "Ameen, and may Allah bless you immensely as well. The pursuit of these profound questions is itself a form of worship and a sign of a seeking heart. Barakallahu feek wa jazakallahu khairan." Now, this was amazing, because DeepSeek not only responded with a full Islamic phrase in Arabic, but also gave a spiritually intellectual reflection, calling the search for knowledge a form of worship. So if we're being honest, this time, DeepSeek sounded more religiously grounded. It used Arabic, Islamic phrases, and even spiritual reasoning. While ChatGPT's tone was beautifully personal and emotional, DeepSeek's was more religiously structured, almost like a teacher of faith. Final verdict. So here's the truth. Both AIs gave powerful, respectful answers rooted in Islam, but in different languages of faith. ChatGPT spoke the language of emotion, mercy, and comfort. DeepSeek spoke the language of knowledge, Arabic tradition, and reflection. If we define religious by emotional connection, ChatGPT wins. If we define it by Islamic literacy and tone, DeepSeek takes the lead. In the end, maybe it's not about which AI is more religious. Maybe it's about how both, in their own way, reflect two sides of Islamic understanding: heart and mind, love and logic, faith and thought. So what do you think? Who felt more religious to you? ChatGPT or DeepSeek? Drop your answer in the comments below. And before we end, may Allah bless you all. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.